Teacher Kathy here. Okay, I'm going to show you how to create a flex class from start to finish on Outschool. There's a lot of questions about teachers asking how to do this, and with Outschool getting ready to promote in the next couple of months their new version of flex classes, I think this is something where some people might want to see a step-by-step on how to do it. But before I jump in to show you that, don't forget to click on the subscribe and the like and the little bell so you get notified of when I have new videos, and it really does help my channel get up there when you subscribe and like my videos. Alright, here we go. Let's jump into my screen share, and here is my Outschool class page. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go up and click on classes, okay? Then you're going to click on add a class. Alright? So now they've changed this a little bit from if you maybe haven't added a class recently. You can click on one-on-one class or group class. You may be wondering, where's the flex class option? It's there. It's under the group class option. So we're going to go flex class template. And we're going to click on next. Okay, so there's the page. They've changed everything. They've moved stuff to the side. You can jump around with this toolbar here. Let me move my camera just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So there's a toolbar here that you can jump around a little bit easier. Or you can do like I do and just start at the top. Okay? So first you want your title in here. And then you want your little summary description. I'm not gonna send this class in. I'm just gonna show you step by step how to do it with just temporary text. Okay? Alright, so I don't always copy both of these. One is for the parent, one is for the learner. You might want to make the learner one just a little bit more student friendly. Then you want to click on your subject. Most of my classes are English, so I'll click on that. You're going to want to upload an image that is required. So that'll pop up this box here. And for now, I'm just going to put this YouTube image in here that I just put on my last YouTube video that I did. Images are required, but you do not have to do a video. They are recommended. So I highly recommend doing a video for your class when you're ready. Okay? All right, let's go down to the next step. Now here's where you're going to choose live video or flex. This is where you're going to choose flex, and it's going to change the settings below, okay? Then you're going to want to put your class size. Most of mine I'll do 1 to 6, but with flex you can do a little bit more, so you can choose whatever that is for you. I think I have 8 for most of mine. Then you're going to go down to the schedule. So this is the number of weeks that you're going to do. I have some that are 4 weeks. I have some that are 8. I have some that are 15. So it can be anything. But the minimum, I believe, is still 4 weeks. You have to have a minimum of 4 weeks, okay? Now this step right here is content builds or doesn't build. So this would be like if you're doing a math class and they got to learn single digit adding, multiple digit adding, and then so on and so forth. Or if they're learning phonetic sounds, my phonics classes they build on each other. You got to start with the beginning sounds and then it builds up. Okay? But like my spelling classes or my vocabulary classes, those are not content that builds because every week there's a new list of words. So they do not build on each other. Students can jump in at any time. So most of mine are content does not build. That's what I'm going to click. I always check the wait list, yes, because why not? Okay? All right, so now here you're going to put your age range. All right? So mine are always a minimum depending. I have all my classes K to 8. So let's just go with, I don't know, 3rd grade. Okay, so that would be kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So 8. And I always do a 2 to 3 year range, so maybe 10. Okay? I always click flexible age range because I don't really care, but depending on the content in your class, you may want to click that. Then you can click on the different grade levels, optional if you want, that it will suit, depending on whatever your class is about. So I did kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, so we'll do 3rd, and we'll do 2nd, and we'll do 4th since it's flexible. This one's also optional, beginner, intermediate, advanced. Okay. Unique learner needs, so that would be depending on what your class is about, and whether or not you need to put anything in there. Prerequisites, so this is if they need to know anything before they take the class, things that they would have to know in order to take this class. All right, so next is going to be the class description, which it does have a minimum of what type of text you put in there. Okay, so you have to have a minimum word count in here. So what I'm going to do, just for the sake of this class, is I'm going to copy one of my Flex classes templates. What I like to do is I like to type up my descriptions in a Google Doc, and then I just copy and paste it in here, and then I can edit it and update it. So even though this class isn't going to be scheduled or posted to be approved, there's your description, okay? Goal of the class is optional, but you don't have to. That's just like a little summary again of what the goal or the objection of the class is. This would be, you would click for the next class. So like you can see here, I have a lot of first, second, third. So let's pretend this is third. So they would go into the fourth next. So I'll click that. Okay. All right. So then we're going to have homework options. Homework offered, yes or no. Assessment, yes or no. Grading, yes or no. Okay. So that depends on if you want to offer that option for students, and then it gives you a little box when you click yes or no on these that you can put your policies in there for them. Okay? Parental guidance is required. I highly recommend this because parents need to know. Excuse me, I don't know why I got an attack on the yawns. Parents need to know certain things. This is your teacher expertise box, so kind of like things that you're an expert in. I'm just going to copy and paste some text in there. I'm not going to really put mine in there for right now. This would be external resources. So for a lot of my classes, I do Kahoot and Gimkit and Bookit. So you want to click on and find it and put it in there. If it's a resource that's not on the approved list, you click on other and put the URL there. Like I know Bookit.com is not an approved resource, but I use it often in my classes, so I would put that there, okay? This is a supply list that you would need, like if they need paper or they need pencil, okay, things like that. Your welcome post, they always have something here for you, but I always like to change this last sentence because it's just a general questions in this topic area. I would change that to be specific to your class. Okay, so now we are at the auto scheduling option. Okay, so the auto scheduling, I always click yes. And I always do a minimum of, it has 14. It can schedule 2 weeks in advance or 90 days in the default. You could change that if you want. And then the price. They're giving you a suggested price. For flex classes, I always go a little bit cheaper just because of the fact that it's not a live in-person class. Okay? And then it gives you the estimate here depending on how many weeks. Now, I like to choose this option. Now, not everybody likes to do this depending on the refund policy, but I feel like it gets more parents. Okay? All right, so there you go. So there's how you create a class. So for me, I'm just going to hit save draft instead of list because this is a template and I don't want to list it. Okay, dokie. So now let's go look at what you need to have for a flex class. So let's go look at one of my flex classes. Like if the class has been approved and live, what do you post in it? Okay. So one that I like that a lot of people use, I'm going to do my cursive handwriting class only because it is short and sweet. Okay. So let's go into there's nothing posted in that one. So let's go back and we'll go into where's my cursive flex? There it is. Okay. Let's go into this one because it's an open class currently. And I'm going to have to put something there before I send this video that covers up the students' names. Okay. So you can see here that I have made a post. If you look all the way at the bottom, there's my welcome post, which you can edit when you're putting your class together. You can edit your welcome post, okay? So that's my welcome post, and then there's the rest of it there, okay? And I've got the intro video here. So when you create these, what I like to do is I like to create a post, and then I like to schedule it out. So the first one here has the intro video, and you attach it by clicking on this, and you got attach video or attach file. And then I copy and paste my text from my Word document into here. Now here's one where you can see that I have the text, week 1, I have the video, and then I've added a worksheet. So I've added a file, a video, and the text explaining what that work is. And then same with this one. You can see the same thing. There's the text I've copied and pasted. Here's the worksheet, and here's the video, okay? And then here is the third one, same thing again. All right, so that's kind of pretty much the whole gist of this. Let's go back to my classes, and I want to open up one of my classes that has a YouTube video in it, because those videos, my cursive videos, are pretty short, I think. Or on YouTube. Let's go back and check and see. I'm curious, I don't remember. Okay, let's edit the post and see what I did here. I added the video, so it let me load this video. So sometimes what happens in Flex classes on Outschool is if you load a certain video, it might exceed the length, and I don't remember what the megabytes is that they have. It'll tell you basically to pop back. So if it is too big, you can go into your YouTube channel, and you'll see here's one right here I have for my Worldly Wise vocabulary. I have it marked as unlisted. Right here you can see visibly unlisted. So then what that means is I can go in here and I can take this link, copy the link, and I can just post it in the classroom. And what it does is it pops up as just a regular YouTube video, and it pops up within the class, but it doesn't take them off of it to YouTube. Let me show you what I mean. Let me find my knit and crochet flex classes, because I just recently had one, I think. And we used that feature because some of my knit class videos are on they're on YouTube. They're not, yeah, so let's do this one here. See if there are any past ones. Yeah, I did have some past ones, but they recently ended. So let's go in here and look, okay? So these ended, so you can see right here, there it is. You click to play YouTube video, and if I click on it, it pops up the video right here within Outschool. It doesn't take them off-site. So you can put your things in YouTube and then click on unlisted when you load the video. When you create a video, down here, it allows you to click on unlisted, private, or public. That's how you do it, okay? All right, I kind of went around a little bit. So there you go. That's how you do a flex class. So I went through all the steps. So hopefully that answered all of your questions. And if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Put them in the comments below. I can make other videos to give you, but that's the lowdown of how you create a flex class from start to finish on Outschool. All right, I'll see you in the next one.